here, and this is Calf Cage by Just Farming on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Rock Crawl map for this test and demonstration of this little mod. 1.91 megabytes download, 3 slots on console. And we'll talk a lot more about this in a moment, but first I'll show you where to find it. Animals and cows, and there it is, $500. And it's basically a full-service barn for one cow. It is, well, it's actually designed for calves. So, before I go any further, the modder notes in the description, it says, I recommend these mods for proper functioning of the mod. More animal enclosure possible, 64 to place several cages. That's a PC-only mod, by the way. Enhanced animal system to have calves in the game. That's a PC mod also. So there are a few maps that have calves as part of the map. So this would fit in with those maps. There are a few of them. I'm not going to list them here, but they're relatively well known. Also recommended to feed the calves these mods, a wheelbarrow, shovel, or bucket pack, which I do not have, but it might make it easier for you or make it more immersive, perhaps. So let's get our help window on here. All right, so what's going on here? We have the animal dialogue here, and we have a Holstein in there. Why do I have a Holstein in there? Because, well, it shows that it has a capacity for milk. Oddly enough, since calves don't give milk. But anyways, there it is. If we take a look at our animal dialogue here, you can see we have capacity for water, 200 liters, which I have put in there. Straw, 700 liters, and also has a milk capacity. No slurry. But if we look here, no, it doesn't have manure capacity either. But it says, the description says, there's a manure on top. The door can be opened to remove the manure. I haven't been able to find a trigger anywhere to open the gate. Oh, wait a minute. Open gate. There we go. Aha. Aha. So it looks as if manure will be there. Okay, cool. I found it. Right. Oh, there is a slurry trigger or a slurry capacity down here on the bottom right corner. So we got animals, health, food, water, milk, straw, slurry. So we got all the things. Right. So well, I don't have calves on this map, so we have a cow. And they more or less stay within the cage. Sort of. Of course, if you have a calf, it'd be smaller. So, it would probably. Hello there, Mrs. Cow. Right. So what next? What next is we run it. It's all full up, and we'll run it, and then I'll show you where the items go in, and then we'll see where we get. We can see the manure perhaps collecting in there, and right on. So see you in a minute. All right, so we've gone ahead a month, and actually I'm impressed because if we look at here, the water is still, there's still water, there's still straw, no milk production, interestingly enough. Food, there's still food capacity, so even if you have an adult cow in here, it will survive. I don't see any manure, but that doesn't necessarily mean there isn't any. As the description says, you know, your best, being such a very tiny cage. Let's see here, no milk production. Well, that's not surprising since calves aren't supposed to give milk, or they don't actually. It's grown-up cows do. Right. There is slurry though, so let's show you how I So you can see where the bucket and the shovel all come in handy, because these triggers are very small, as they should be, because you're just filling up a little bucket for them to eat. But you can, there we go, water goes in. So let's see if we can, there's the slurry. Let's see if that trigger, let's just empty out the water and see if we can grab some slurry off of this trigger here, because there is a loading trigger right here. And yes, start filling slurry. Okay, so we got slurry from that. Right. So you will get a tiny little bit of slurry from that. And here we have some food in a big old trailer. But I was still managed to get, there we go, there's the trigger right there. So let's fill up the food. So you can still do it with a trailer. It's just a little tricky. So let's see if there's any manure in there. I know it didn't show manure, but there's a trigger. So let's see if that trigger is for manure as well. And no milk triggered, which is totally like, okay, I'm not getting, so it's just strictly for, right. So just strictly for the slurry, which is fine. Right, and for straw, so we got straw, we got 600, yeah, it didn't use up a lot of straw. There quite possibly could be a little bit of manure down here. It's hard to tell with the straw in there, but it did take bales. Let's see, we got 10,300 liters in here, and there we go, now 10,205. So it took some straw, and the straw is full now. So you can feed it with bales. It doesn't, obviously mini bales would work the best, or any bale really, if you want, yeah. Right. Yeah, there it is. So yes, of course, again, would work best. It's designed for calves, so for a map with calves, or if you're on PC and you have that enhanced animal system installed on your PC game, then you will have calves as well. But there you go, that's the calf cage by Just Farming on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.